is this going? So, is this going? Okay, let me send the links out. Let me send the links out to everybody, as I do during one of these such live streams, to people who I know who might care about watching it. So I'd started this, let me explain. Wait till people get in here. Everything. Oh, one concurrent viewer. Okay. 0 viewers. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, what happened? Uh, let me get my drink real quick before we really get into this, and then I'll redo everything like nothing happened after I explain what exactly it is that happened. So, that didn't sound good. Oh, my Link amiibo fell over. Young Link, like Majora's Mask amiibo. It's imposter again. So I had begun doing this live stream. But in hindsight, didn't prepare as much as I should have. So here I am. Doing this again. And on top of that, the internet completely died. I thought it was just like, oh, of course, I'm live streaming, so the internet has to go out. Because the internet doesn't normally do this when I'm not live streaming. So, anyways, I went out to my mom, who works from home through the use of the internet to make phone calls because she's like a tech support. I was saying like, the internet out. I guess I don't have any internet. She goes, okay, just reset the router. And then after reset the router, it took 10-20 minutes for the internet to actually get working again. And then the internet just kind of, and then the internet wouldn't, my computer wouldn't connect to the internet. Wouldn't connect to anything really, and so I had to go reset the computer connection settings, and I had to go find the photo of the Wi-Fi password from my phone because my mom works next to the router. I can't just go up there and get the password because that would be disrupting whatever she's doing. Which would inevitably get caught on whatever call she's doing, because her calls are recorded for customer assurance, and then she'd get in trouble. Okay, so basically, oh gosh, it took like an hour to finally get this going again. So, with that out of the way, let's get into season 2. Nobody returning from season 1. I'm gonna have like eventually maybe a season where I'm thinking about maybe eventually further down the line having a season where I pick all the fan favorites, because at the end it'll tell you who was the fan favorite character, and I'll have I'll have like some of the winners too, and maybe some of my personal favorites. Now I come in with some favorites, but here I try to pick people who I would not show blatant favoritism to, except maybe Ruto over here. So, because my favorites end up being based on my favorites on the last stream ended up being based on the trials and tribulations each individual person went through. Kind of hoping, and so I picked a eclectic group of people for both tribes. If you notice, like the Tostitos tribe is all live action people, and the first tribe is all not live action people. And yeah, so unless you count Boko being a model, but yeah, so let's get into this. Returning on the Bonaventura tribe, returning from the Cheese Dip Hunger Games stream, is Boko, who was a fan favorite, so I brought him. That's why I brought him back. Ishizu, who had won the second of the three Cheese Dip Hunger Games matches. The other two were Wario and Waluigi. They've already been featured on the Three of a Perfect Pair team in Season 1. Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia and Momo Yaoyorozu. Both of them are also from the Cheese Dip Hunger Games live stream, as well as Vic Rattlehead. Re-including Momo and Izuku was my idea. I was not my idea, but it was Rio's idea. My idea was Vic Rattlehead bringing back. I thought he could be like the villain, like the Russell of the series, of my series, you know. And for the new people, we have Jay Wellington Wimpy, a suggestion by the guy who does the voice of the EMM radio announcer in Three of a Perfect Pair. Mara Jade, because I wanted I wanted another deep cut Star Wars character, and I didn't want to bring back Ayla Sakura from the Cheese Dip Hunger Games stream because I didn't want too many people from that stream coming into any one season. In fact, I actually am worried I did a little too heavy into the cast from Cheese Dip Hunger Games. And Vic I explained Vic So explain new people. So yeah. Lastly, of the three new people on the three newcomers to is Ruto. From Legend of Zelda. She's my all-time favorite video game character. So yeah, okay, yeah, blatant favorite here. I lied, blatant favorite right there. So yeah, this is the team. I also want to point out that I'm trying to get my older brother, who, as you all know, watches a lot of my live streams. He's having a vacation in Canada right now, and with his fiance, and so he hasn't been watching these streams. But I told him about it, and he calls it the Eric verse because Eric is my name, and this is such an eclectic group of characters from the Cheese Dip Hunger Games stream. He didn't know how else to describe it, so now it's like the official Eric verse, which is basically my, I guess, my kind of multiverse where all these characters fit in somehow. So I guess in the Eric verse, Mara Jade is canon to Star Wars. I need to start an Eric verse wiki. Forget the Yu-Gi-Oh! Super Heavy Samurai wiki page I started back in 2015 and never finished. We're gonna do the Ericverse wiki. Joke aside, now I actually want to do that. Now I didn't realize Mara Jade had like a live action as like an actress who had done her live action artwork. I don't know if that was just for like book covers or if that was for what, but I apologize for that. So this isn't all. So if you count this photo here, I guess these are predominantly live action. These are predominantly not live action characters. Okay, so anyways, in the Tostitos tribe, returning from the Cheese Dip Hunger Games stream is okay, no concurrent viewers, so nobody's cares. Okay, the watch to get instantly dated as like some dude joins in like the 30 seconds it takes for that to actually reach stream audio. Let me log into YouTube so I can pull it up here and manage the stream quality from like acknowledge the stream quality from my phone without having to have my computer multi-manage. Okay, anyways, back to it. So returning from the Cheese Dip Hunger Games stream is Albert Drake. My headcanon for what I wanted a photo of him, but I thought the old one was kind of goofy. Uh, every photo of Albert is goofy. Let's be real here. But like I thought that was too goofy, with like the way his hair looked and the finger pointing. So I was going through different photos I found of him in this Discord server, and some friends of mine I used to be prominent in, and I found this photo of him with Karen haircut. Someone made. I just thought that was hilarious. So my head canon is that during the Cheese Dip Hunger Games, uh, Vic Rattlehead hit Albert with a Molotov, and hit Albert with a Molotov and burned off his real hair. So he got a hair transplant, and the only willing donor was a Karen. So now Albert is cursed to have Karen hair, and thusly resents Vic Rattlehead for burning him with the Molotov. Because if you go back and watch the stream, I'm not making this up. Vic Rattlehead did burn Albert with the Molotov. Another also returning is Alec Baldwin. I had a picture of Rust Alec Baldwin last time, but this is a photo of regular Alec Baldwin because I figured, well, Rust Alec Baldwin would be more efficient at killing, so put him in the Cheese Dip Hunger Games. But regular Alec Baldwin is more social, and because the more recent seasons of Survivor have become a more social game rather than physical, Alec Baldwin would be regular Alec Baldwin would be more likely to win. Christina Hendricks is also returning. And Elvira is as well. So, yeah, nothing. Same pictures as last time. Picture of Momo's different. This is just more like a more normal photo of her. Photo of Vic Rattlehead's different. I used to have a different photo of Vic Rattlehead every time because there's so many sides to Vic Rattlehead. I feel it'd be stupid if I just used the same photo every time I included him in some Ericverse game here. So I'm officially dubbing this now the Ericverse. These games are all part of the Ericverse. So anyway, Survivor Cheese Dip Edition Season 2. Let's go, baby! Oh, I should probably explain the new editions, too. So Ash Williams from Evil Dead, he's here. Because, why not? He's just a fun edition, okay? Dolly Parton, because I wanted originally I was going to have this be musicians versus musically inept people, but I figured like having because last time I used the Survivor All Stars template, which had 3 tribes of 6 people. Here I'm using the Survivor Borneo template from the first season, which means we have 2 tribes of 8 people. So, I didn't want to have like any one. I didn't want to have any one tribe fill up with too many with like 8 musicians. So I well. So after I had Dolly Parton, I was midway through adding more, and I'm like, I'm scrapping the idea. So, there's no neat names to the tribes here. There's no I ran out ideas tribe here like there was in the last one. This is just Tostitos and Bonaventura. Bonaventura named after Italo disco singer Fred Ventura's real name, Federico di Bonaventura. And other new additions include George Costanza, though I changed his he's from Seinfeld. I've been watching Seinfeld lately, and I didn't want to include Jerry Seinfeld because he'd be a little obvious. So it's George Costanza, who I don't know why I thought his name was Neil this whole time. And our last new addition is Sebastian Bach, another recommendation by the guy who does the voice of the EMM radio announcer. He suggested Sebastian Bach, and I was like, okay, yeah, Sebastian Bach, cool. Do you mean the singer or the composer? So I flipped a coin, and the Skid Row singer, Sebastian Bach, won out. And I also want to mention I included Shizu Ishtar because she won. I think I already explained. Yeah, Shizu won game 2. Wario Waluigi won game. The Wario and Waluigi won games 1 and 3, respectively. So of the Cheese Dip Hunger Games. So I thought, well, if she won the Cheese Dip Hunger Games, she'd be good at Survivor. Why not include her? I needed another one. One thing I keep messing up with is I keep making like the amount. I keep making. My biggest worry is that I'm gonna make all these teams like sausage fests. I'm keep worrying I'm gonna make these into sausage fests, and that's not. So I keep needing to add more women, and I just always forget. So that's why there's so like initially the template here had 4 girls on each team and 4 guys in each team, but we have 5 dudes, and there are 4 girls here because I made a conscious effort to not make Bonaventura Tribe a sausage fest. Also want to point out I was considering either Dolly Parton or Donna Summer, and Dolly Parton won on a coin toss. Though it does make me realize everybody on the Tostitos tribe is top. All the women on the Tostitos tribe are top heavy. Anyways, let's get So, anyways, let's move on to this. Man, I'm tired. I started this like an hour and a half ago, and I wasn't tired, but now I am because of all the hour plus of stuff I had to work through to get this going. To 10 hours I've been awake for this. Okay, so let's proceed. All right. A little bit of a problem with my capturing software here. I think I resolved it. So anyways, Tostitos tribe. There's no alliances, and there's the UA alumni tribe between Momo and Izuku on the other thing. Let's go. All right. We start out with an immunity challenge here. The quest for fire. Tribes will carry a raft through a course of water and land to light a series of torches. All tribe members must be touching the raft at all times. At the end of the course, one tribe member will light a fire spirit and will win reward and immunity. Then the Bonaventura tribe wins immunity in 50 waterproof matches. Just the thought of Boko taking part in this. Just visualizing. I want you all to visualize this in your head, because it's even funnier that way when you visualize like Boko doing this, or Wimpy doing this. Rudo's probably like, man, I gotta touch the raft. I'm a freaking aquatic. I'm a freaking aquatic species. Events Momo and Vic have a minor disagreement. It has a lasting impact. A Bonaventura Tribe Alliance 1 is formed. Boko has the least loyalty to it. Izuku, Momo, and Ruto all have a loyalty of 6 out of, I think, 9. So that's... already got a new alliance formed. Alright, Tostitos Tribe. Alec and Christine have a minor disagreement and it has a lasting impact. Tostitos Tribe got to vote someone out. Let's see. First vote, Elvira. It's 1 vote, Elvira. Ash, that's 1 vote, Ash. 1 vote, Elvira. 6 votes left. Ash, that's 2 votes, Ash. 1 vote, Elvira. 5 votes left. 3 votes, Ash. 1 vote, Elvira. 4 votes left. 3 votes, Ash. 2 votes, Elvira. 3 votes left. 3 votes, Ash. 3 votes, Elvira. 2 votes left. Elvira, 4 votes, Elvira. 3 votes, Ash. 1 vote left. First person voted out of Survivor Borneo is Elvira. Final vote count. 5 votes Elvira, 3 votes Ash. Elvira, the tribe is spoken. Well, she was drowned. She was drowned by Alice Cooper in the cheese dip game. So I didn't hold out the most hope for her. Albert voted for Ash, of course, because Ash was like my profile picture on everything at one point. Alec voted for Ash. Doesn't surprise me. Alec's probably mildly annoyed by him. Christina voted for Elvira. Dolly voted for Elvira. Really, I'm a little surprised by that. Elvira voted for Ash. Art Vandal, Art Vandalay voted for Elvira. Latex importer exporter Art Vandalay voted for Elvira. Sebastian Bach voted for Elvira. I took a photo of Sebastian Bach looking mildly annoyed because I decided him to be like not the easiest person to get along with, but a reliable guy nonetheless. I want all my viewers to know that I am always checking the chat for anybody who's responding or saying anything. So feel free to say anything and I'll answer it, and then you'll hear what I say in the 30-second delay between whatever I say and what you see. That's more like a 20-second delay, but you know, whatever. Okay, so Tostitos Tribe already voted someone out. Let's proceed. Tribe status. There's 2 alliances in the Bonaventura tribe. Okay, Zuko's loyalty in the alliance has gone up by 1 point. Boko's loyalty in the Bonaventura tribe alliance 1 has gone up a bit. There are no alliances in the Tostitos tribe. Shoulder the load. 1 man from each tribe is designated the weight bearer. The other tribe members will add water buckets onto the opposing tribe's bar. When the weight becomes too much for the weight bearers, the men will drop their bar, and the first one to do so will lose the reward for their tribe. Bonaventura tribe wins. I assume they probably had Vic Rattlehead as the weight, or no, they had Deku as the weight bearer. He's probably like using 5% of One for All to 5 or 10% of One for All to keep the weight up, and he's just doing a superb job. Immunity challenge. If there is a tribe member who did not complete the task, bugging out, each tribe member will eat a beetle larva called Butok. If there are tribe members who did not complete the task, their tribe will lose the challenge. If everyone completes the task successfully, including the extra member on the tribe that won the first immunity challenge, then both tribes will choose a member from the opposite team that they believe would be the slowest in eating a Butok. First sudden death participant to finish their Butok fastest win immunity for the tribe. The Tostitos tribes wins immunity. I imagine Ash was more than willing to try it out because he's weird like that. I made Ash like a real team player in terms of like when selecting his profile. If Shizu and Momo find something in common, it has a lasting impact. The alliance, Boko leaves the alliance, and Izuku's loyalty to the alliance has gone up. Alright, let's proceed here. Alright, first vote. Boko. What's one vote, Boko? Oh, Boko. You never leave an alliance when your tribe didn't win the immunity. That's one thing I learned. That's what happened to Michael Douglas in season 1. Okay, we cannot have this, Boko. It's 2 votes, Boko. 6 votes left. 3 votes, Boko. 5 votes left. I'm willing to bet if Boko that at least 3 votes for Boko are from Izuku, Momo, and Ruto. And I wouldn't be shocked if Vic Rattlehead does too, because Vic I made kind of a douche. 3 votes Boko, and Wimpy's not the most reliable person. I put him as trustworthy, but like physically inept. I put him as very calm and serene as well. Him and Ishizo put as like maximum calm. 3 votes Boko, 1 vote Wimpy, 4 votes left. 4 votes Boko, 1 vote Wimpy, 3 votes left. Second person voted out of Survivor Borneo, Boko. That's 5, that's enough. Final vote count was 7 votes Boko, 1 vote. 7 votes Boko! Who's the one person who voted for Wimpy? Boko voted for Wimpy. I should have known. Everybody unanimously wanted Boko out. You know, when I had initially done this like that for the first run before the internet cut it out, Boko had impressed everybody on day 1. I knew at the very least Deku, Ruto, and Momo would vote out Boko, and maybe Vic, but Mara Jade, Wimpy, and a Shih Tzu. I think I should have expected Wimpy because there wasn't because it was all just Wimpy and Boko votes. Okay, so even number of people, same number of people on both tribes. VOTFYI. What does that mean? VOTFY, is that voice of trans for your information? Voice of trains for your information? Veronica online traditional for your information? I'm having trouble comprende what you're saying here, but okay. Okay, what's the stream quality right now? Not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. Here I'm going to stable. kbps. There's some obnoxious smell going on here. But anyways, I don't know what VOTFYI is. Megan Flynn, if you want to elaborate on that, go ahead. You said the same thing during like the live stream for season 1, if I recall, or either that or isn't. Yeah, for the live stream for season 1, and I didn't know what that meant. When you said it the first time, I don't know what it means when you're saying it now. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Let's continue. Is it foreign? I gotta continue, or I'm gonna be looming on this all day. Let's proceed. Alright, Bonaventura Tribes Alliances are still going. No change in loyalty levels I see here. No alliances in the Tostito tribe. A treasure chest is submerged 150 yards off the sand pit. Each tribe must swim out the treasure chest. Once the entire tribe arrives, they must dive down and work as a group to drag the chest along the ocean bottom back to shore. First tribe to haul their chest to shore and open it wins. Okay, so they win the treasure chest contains fishing supplies, a mask, snorkel, spear, flippers, and bait. Alright, rescue mission. This is the immunity challenge. Before the challenge, both tribes must receive tree mail where they're were instructed to make a stretcher and pick one tribe, and preferably the smallest or lightest, that will be lying on it. And they are chosen as leaders as well. Simulating a real plane crash, the smallest members from both tribes pretending to be plane crash survivors will be sent in the middle of the jungle and harnessed into a parachute dangling from a tree. Then the leaders will guide the other tribe to rescue the survivor and proceed to the first aid tent. Alright, this one. I take it that, my guess is that Izuku was appointed leader, and Ruto was appointed the survivor, because she can't be that heavy if she can't be that heavy if everybody's carrying her around. The Bonaventura tribe wins immunity. Alright, Wimpy rests at camp to restore his energy. That's the only real event going on. Ash is impressing the rest of the team. Again, I said Ash would be a real... I said that I made Ash like a trustable guy, and that he'd probably be a real team player in the end. Yep, he's already proven my prophecy. Alright, let's zoom in here so I can do more suspense in revealing the votes. It's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Albert. That's one vote, Albert. I'm seriously shocked they voted out Elvira before Albert. With the way his stats are, I'm legitimately shocked. It's one vote, Albert. Art Vandalay. It's one vote for Albert, one vote Art Vandalay. It's 5 votes left. 2 votes Albert, 1 vote Art Vandalay, 4 votes left. 3 votes Albert, 1 vote Art Vandalay, 3 votes left. Third person vote out of Survivor Borneo, Albert. That's 4. That's enough. Final vote comes 6 votes Albert, 1 vote Art Vandalay. Man, that's the second unanimous vote. Albert's the only guy to vote for Art Vandalay. Everybody else voted for Albert. Is he not contributing anything at all? All right, Tostito tribe is now 6 people. Bonaventura tribe is 7. Again, I'm real shocked they voted out Boko before voting out Vic. I put Vic as like, I made Vic like the most unlikable. I put his like social skills at 0. I made him like above average and like everything else, but I made his social skills really bad. I made his temper like to be like extreme rage. I made him like the real villain. I made him like very. I set his trust level the backstabber. Well, anyways, let's just proceed. Bonaventura tribe, same alliances. Ruto's loyalty has gone up, and so is in the Bonaventura tribe alliance 1, and in the UA alumni alliance, Zuku's loyalty has gone up. Momo's has dropped in the Bonaventura tribe alliance 1. I see. There are no alliances in the Tostitos tribe. Reward challenge, SOS signal. In a fictitious scenario, a plane flies over the island. The castaways must build a distress signal on the beach to attract the pilot's attention. Best distress signal wins. Well, the Bonaventura tribe wins. Alright, buried treasure. Held on Ramis Beach, a wild cove on Politega's southern side. Tribes are to find buried treasure map. Then the treasure itself. In order, the relay legs leading to the final objective were swimming, floating, bridge balance, rowing, jungle running, then digging for the treasure. First to bring the trunk to the finish mat would win immunity. Survivor Wiki. And the Tostitos tribe wins immunity. No events occur to the Bonaventura tribe. Tostito tribe events. Christina has a major meltdown. Sebastian is impressing the rest of the team. Alec is injured but gets treated and can stay in the game. Okay, so anyways, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote Mara. It's one vote. Really, if I had to get, Wimpy was really close to getting. I guess Mara's gonna. Oh, Wimpy. It's 1 vote Mara, 1 vote Wimpy. 5 votes left. 2 votes Wimpy, 1 vote Mara. 4 votes left. 3 votes Wimpy, 1 vote Mara left. 3 votes Wimpy, 2 votes Mara. It's 2 votes left. 4 person voted out of Survivor Borneo. Wimpy. That's 4. That's enough. Vote count. The final vote count was 5 votes Wimpy, 2 votes Mara. Wimpy, the tribe has spoken, man. Survivor Cheese Dip Season 2 is a little less suspenseful because most votes are some votes are even more unanimous than others, than the ones in the first season. And again, the fact that it's 2 tribes also adds less drama, makes this a little less drama. All right, Deku voted for Wimpy, Ashizu voted for Wimpy, Wimpy voted for Mara, Mara voted for Wimpy, Momo voted for Wimpy, Ruta voted for Wimpy, Vic Rattlehead voted for Mara. I had put Mara as like a very assertive person, so I could definitely see how Vic could see Mara as like a threat to his potential plans. Vic Rattlehead's gonna be like the Russell, okay? He's gonna be the villain. That's my prediction. But if he doesn't, I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised. Alright, Bonaventura tribe and Tostitos tribes are now the same, back to the same capacity of people. Alright, loyalty in the Bonaventura tribe alliance is now universally at 7. I don't remember what it was at before. 8th strength now, thanks to Zooks. Okay. Let's proceed. No alliances in the Tostitos tribe. Reward challenge. Only 3 members from both teams compete for this challenge. 1 person for each round. First to win 2 rounds wins. For the first round, representatives will use blowguns. In 2 minutes, shooters must knock down as many fruits as they can. The knockdown fruits will be weighed. The heavier load wins the first round. For the second round, slingshot. Players must knock down hanging fruits from a wall. Then the knocked fruits will be weighed. The owner of the heavier load wins the round for that. In the final round, contestants will use spears. Both tribe representatives will be given 3 shots. The closest to the bullseye wins. The Tostitos tribe wins reward. They win all the fruits knocked down for the challenge, plus 3 live chickens. Man, being given a live animals to take care of must be a pain. Do they expect you to, like... Do they really expect you to choke your chicken? And they really expect you to choke your chicken and then like strangle your chicken, and then you like cook it over the open fire. They want you to kill a lot. Like I could see eating a chicken no problem, but I can see eating and cooking and eating a chicken no problem. But like the killing process seems like that's what giving someone a live chicken. My concern to giving people live chickens is because it's like that's what my concern with like the live chickens reward is. Just you might be forcing these people to have to kill these creatures or let them go. And I'm like, man, what's the point in getting the 3 live chickens if we just let them go? Shipwrecked. For the challenge shipwrecked. Both tribes must select one rower before they convene for the challenge, and the rest of the castaways will be sent to the ocean wearing life vests, mimicking a true shipwreck. The rowers must rescue all their tribe mates, and the rescued teammates can help the rower in gathering up their other tribe mates. First team to rescue all their tribe mates wins immunity. My guess is that the rower was either Izuku or Mara Jade. Deku or Mara Jade is my guess for the rower. Or maybe Ruto. She specializes in water. You know, she seems anything water related seems like it'd be her expertise. But then again, she's in a boat, so like none of her swimming abilities would be events. Deku and Momo bond slightly. Vic works hard at camp and becomes tired. I imagine Vic Rattlehead's probably like, damn, I'm doing everything myself. Nobody else is doing anything. It's all just me. Nobody else doing anything as important as I am. I am just like, I imagine he's probably seeing himself as like, man, I'm doing a lot of the hard work here. People need to step up. Once again, no one no one in the chat. Now it's time to vote for the Tostitos tribes. Art Vandalay. It's 1 vote Art Vandalay. Alec. That's 1 vote Alec, 1 vote Art Vandalay. 2 votes Art Vandalay, 1 vote Alec. That's 3 votes left. Alec. That's 2 votes Alec, 2 votes for Art Vandalay, 2 votes left. 3 votes Art Vandalay, 2 votes Alec, 1 vote left. Alec. That's 3 votes Alec, 3 votes Art Vandalay. There's a... Oh, hold on a second. Oh, okay, now. Okay. This is a tie and a revote. Those in the tie will not revote. There's a tie and a revote. These in the tie will not revote. First vote. Alec. What's 1 vote Alec? Alec. That's 2 votes Alec, 2 votes left. Art Vandalay. That's 2 votes Alec, 1 vote Art Vandalay. 5th person vote out of Survivor Cheese Dip is Alec. Final vote count was 3 votes Alec, 1 vote Art Vandalay. Alec, the tribe has spoken. Alec voted for Art Vandalay. He cannot revote on revote 1. Ash voted for Art Vandalay. He voted for Art Vandalay on revote number 1. Christina voted for Alec. She voted for Alec on revote 1. Dolly voted for Art Vandalay. She voted for Alec on revote number 1. Art Vandalay voted for Alec, could not revote. Sebastian Bach voted for Alec, and he voted for Alec on revote number 1. I shouldn't have chosen such a grumpy picture of him. It's giving me the impression he really doesn't want to be here, or he's just really angry with everyone. Let's proceed. Alright, Bonaventura tribe has more people again. Okay, any changes in the... Okay, Ruto's loyalty has gone down a bit. Momo's loyalty to the UA Alumni Alliance has gone up. No alliances in the Tostitos tribe. Reward challenge, abandoned barracks. 1 at a time, each member will race to a barrack. There are 3 different items in there. A can opener, a knife, and an army helmet. The first try to get all their items with no duplicates back to the start wins reward. And the Bonaventura tribe wins. They win canned food and a chocolate bar. Tribes must race through a military-styled obstacle course. First tribe to complete the course wins immunity. Bonaventura tribe wins. Alright. Ashizu and Vic have a minor disagreement, has a lasting impact. Tostitos tribe. Ash and Art Vandalay find something in common, has a lasting impact. Christina is impressing the rest of the team. Art Vandalay rests at camp to restore his energy. It's time to vote. First vote, Sebastian. 1 vote for Sebastian. Christina. 1 vote for Christina. 1 vote for Sebastian. 3 votes left. Sebastian. 2 votes Sebastian, 1 vote Christina, 2 votes left. 6-person vote out of Survivor Borneo and Survivor Cheese Dip Season 2 is Sebastian. That's 3. That's enough. Final vote count is 4 votes for Sebastian Bach, 1 vote for Christina. Sebastian, the tribe has spoken. Ash voted for Sebastian. Christina voted for Sebastian. Art Vandelay voted for Sebastian. Sebastian voted for Christina. Man, all these unanimous votes are really shocking to me. All right, now we've shortened to enough people. We're at the Dad Vibes tribe. My brother would really enjoy the pun here. The Dad Vibes tribe. Look at your tribe with the guys in the on Survivor. Yeah. No more Cheese Dip gonna brag when we walk through the door. Okay. So the orange represents people who were originally part of Tostitos tribe. Yellow represents people who were part of the Bonaventura tribe. Alright, alliances. The alliances from the Bonaventura tribe carry over. Alright, immunity challenge. Snake Island Relay. All 10 castaways submerge themselves underwater to see how long they can hold their breath. The top 3 castaways then have another competition of releasing buoys along a ladder submerged underwater. First castaway to release all their 10 buoys will win immunity. Deku wins immunity. Okay. Shizu and Momo bond strongly. It has a lasting impact. Christina and Mara have a minor disagreement. Oh, Dad Vibes Tribe Alliance won 6th rank with 6 overall people. Shizu and Ruto from the Bonaventura tribe, originally from the Bonaventura tribe, and Ash, Christina, Dolly, and George. All the remaining people from everybody remaining from the Tostitos tribe. Okay. That's everybody except Deku and Momo, which makes me kind of scared that they're going to gang up on either one of them. Momo in particular, because Deku won immunity. Though Ashizu and Momo bonded strongly, so Ashizu might be a little merciful, especially considering her loyalty. Ashizu and it's judging by Ashizu and Ruto's loyalty, it's clear they're not particularly as into this as everybody else are, because it's clear Ash, Christina, Dolly, and Art were all okay, well, it's clear it's clear that us Tostitos tribe people got to stick together. So yeah, and then they roped in Shizu and Ruto because they're hey, notice how Momo and Deku are all chummy with each other? Alright, Deku's immunity as the immunity necklace. It's time to vote. Read the votes. First vote. Art Vandelay. It's 1 vote Art Vandelay. Vic. It's 1 vote Art Vandelay. 1 vote Vic. 8 votes left. Vic, that's 2 votes Vic. 1 vote Art Vandelay. 7 votes left. 3 votes Vic. 1 vote Art Vandelay. That's 6 votes left. Vic, 4 votes Vic. 1 vote Art Vandelay. It's 5 votes left. Vic, 5 votes Vic. 1 vote Art Vandelay. 4 votes left. That's 5 Art Vandelay. That's 5 votes Vic. 2 votes Art Vandelay. 3 votes left. Art Vandelay. That's 5 votes Vic. 3 votes Art Vandelay. Art Vandelay. That's 5 votes Vic. 4 votes Art Vandelay. 1 vote left. 7th person voted out of Survivor Cheese Dip Season 2 is Vic. Final count was 6 votes Vic, 4 votes Art Vandelay. Vic, the tribe has spoken. Okay, Ash voted for Vic. Christina voted for Vic. Okay, everybody from the Tostitos voted for Vic. Deku voted for Art, and Mara voted for Art, and Momo voted for Art. Okay. And Vic voted for Art. I knew for a fact Vic voted for Art. Let's continue. The Dad Vibes tribe is now at 9 people. All right, Alliance is here. Shizu's loyalty has gone up. George's has gone down, presumably because he noticed that some of the people in this alliance were people who had voted against him. Ruto's loyalty has not gone up. Zuko and Momo's loyalty has gone up in their alliance with Ruto, the Bonaventura alliance. The Bonaventura tribe is no longer around anymore. So there's no chance of another Bonaventura alliance happening. So I'm just gonna drop the number thing when referring to this alliance. Alright, reward challenge. Each tribe member is to shoot an archery target with a bow and arrow. The closest mark to the bullseye wins reward. Ruto wins reward. She wins a video from home and a chance to send a video home. Immunity challenge. End of the line. Castaways are clipped to a group of ropes by carabiners. They must sprint along a jungle trail and find a series of checkpoints along the way. They may find a rope leading to a dead end, and if this happens, they must backtrack to the last checkpoint and start over. First to reach the end of the trail will win individual immunity. Castaways must cling to the carabiner at all times. Ash wins immunity. It's Dolly and Deku bond strongly, and a new alliance is formed. Okay, it's everybody from Tostitos with the exception of... who's the other guy from Tostitos? I'm trying to think. Who's the other person from Tostitos? Dolly, that's right. So it's just basically the first Dad Vibes alliance, but without Ashizu or without Ashizu, Dolly, or without Ashizu, Dolly, or Deku. Or not Deku. Deku was a part of that, or Ruto. I mean, they probably saw like I imagine these three are kind of conspiring against the Deku Momo faction, like I suggested. And they see Dolly and Deku bonding and are kind of like, so that's how it is. Well, then again, I find it a little hard to think that Ash would seriously conspire against anyone. Ash has the immunity necklace. It's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote. Art Vandelay. That's one vote, Art Vandelay. Mara. That's one vote at Art Vandelay. One vote, Mara Jade. 7 votes left. Mara. It's 2 votes, Mara. 1 vote, Art Vandelay. 6 votes left. Mara. That's 3 votes, Mara. 1 vote, Art Vandelay. 5 votes left. Mara. 4 votes, Mara. 1 vote, Art Vandelay. 4 votes left. 8th person voted out of Survivor Cheese Dip. Season 2 and first member of the jury, Mara Jade. That's 5. That's enough. Vote counts 8 votes Mara, 1 vote Art Vandelay. I am seriously... I just jinxed myself. I just jinxed myself. So, man, everybody... It was unanimous. I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised the people from the Bonaventura tribe voted out... chose to vote out Mara, but... Okay. The Dad Vibes tribe has 8 people left. Half Bonaventura, half Tostitos. Like I said earlier, I'm a little tired. Maybe I'll way oversleep. Maybe I'll take a loose quotes nap, and then I'll end up sleeping for like 7 hours and be too tired to go back to sleep, and so I'm going to be awake at 3 in the morning doing dishes. Alright, Dad Vibes alliances here. The Dad Vibes tribe alliances. Zuko's loyalty in the UA Alumni Alliance has gone even greater. And the Bonaventura Alliance is even stronger. Everybody's at an 8. The Dad Vibes Alliance, Christina and Ash's loyalty to it has gone up. Ruto's has dropped a little bit. Shizu's is now back at 5 like it was to start. Shizu's at 6. It looks like Ash is a little less loyal in this Dad Vibes Alliance too. Out on a limb, the challenge takes place on a web course with 16 legs. Each leg is a medallion with the castaway's number on it. First castaway to get back to the center of the course, all 16 of their medallions win. If they fall off the course once, they are automatically out from the challenge. Deku wins reward, and he shares the reward with Momo. They win a barbecue feast with the tribe mate. Okay, so Deku's tribe mate he picked was Momo. And both get letters from home. What are Momo's parents like? I wonder. Does Deku have a dad? I don't think, like, is his mom single? Is his dad dead? Is his mom divorced? Like, what? Like, seriously, he has to have had, like, a, like, his mother mentioned, like, his father having, like, a quirk in, like, the first episode, but I think that's the only time his dad was ever mentioned. Is his dad... I'm getting into way too, like, serious... These are questions not meant for the stream here. When Rio told me I should include these people from the Cheese Dip Games live stream, I did not expect it to get this deep. Alright. Squared off. Castaway starting to square and move one at a time. As they move, they flip to the square. They were just on. Each castaway will go on until they can no longer move. Last person standing wins immunity. And Deku wins immunity. Dolly and Rudo bond strongly. Momo and Rudo bond strongly. Their bond has a lasting impact. Alright, let's look at the Dad Vibes tribe here at the Tribal Council. Deku's immunity necklace. Time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote. Momo, that's 1 vote, Momo. Ash, it's 1 vote, Ash. 1 vote, Momo. 6 votes left. Ash, 2 votes, Ash. 1 vote, Momo. 5 votes left. Momo, 2 votes, Ash. 2 votes, Momo. 4 votes left. Ash, that's 3 votes, Ash. 2 votes, Momo. 3 votes left. Momo, 3 votes, Ash. 3 votes, Momo. 2 votes left. Ash, 4 votes, Ash. 2 votes, Momo. 1 vote left. Momo. Final vote count is 4 votes, Ash. 4 votes, Momo. So this is a tie and a revote. Those in the tie will not revote. First vote, Momo. It's 1 vote, Momo. Momo, it's 2 votes, Momo. 4 votes left. Momo, it's 3 votes, Momo. 3 votes left. Ash, 3 votes, Ash. And Momo's the second member of the jury and the 9th person voted out. I'm really sad to see her go because it was nice seeing her get along with everybody, and she was a good player, but They have spoken. Ash voted out. Christine voted out. The Tostitos tribe conspired against her. The remaining members of the Tostitos tribe conspired against her exactly like I said would happen. Take out the weakest link of the Deku Momo faction, and she's the weakest link of the Deku Momo faction because I said Deku's like physical strength to beast level. So it makes sense. If Shizu voted for Ash, she voted for Momo. Oh, Shizu, how could you? Deku, of course Deku voted for Ash both times. Alright. Tostitos members outnumber Bonaventura members now in the Dad Vibes tribe. Alright, the UA alumni tribe is gone. The Bonaventura tribe is still going. Izuku's still loyal to it. Rudo's loyalty has gone up in the Dad Vibes Alliance. And in the second Dad Vibes Alliance, George Costanza / Art Vandalays, his loyalty has gone way up. Alright. Survivor Born Reward Challenge. Bamboozled. The contestants have to run across a bamboo balance beam until one person makes it across. Dolly wins reward. She wins a slice of pizza and a phone call home. Alright, immunity challenge. Each person has to get out firewood, light a torch from the water, and put it in the firewood. The first to have... Light a torch from the water and put it in the fire. The first to have their fire burn through the rope wins immunity. Deku wins immunity. Well, like, using, like, the full cowling, you can probably... through the water, though. Water and on land, whereas Ruto, like, loses all that extra mobility once she's on land, because, like, oh, that's right. I'm like any other dude on land. Deku and Ruto have a major fight. Uh-oh, Christina has a major meltdown. Bonaventura Tribe Alliance 1 dissolves. Alright, Deku's Immunity Necklace, time to vote. Ash, it's 1 vote Ash. Ash, 2 votes Ash. 3 votes Ash. 1 vote Rudo, 3 votes Ash. 2 votes Rudo, 2 votes left. And... oh, no! She was my favorite! Oh, well. Okay. Well, you know, the tribe has spoken, whatever. Dang! Man. So Dolly voted for Ash, huh? Some Alliance Dolly. Oh, she's not part of it. Oh, wait, yeah, she is. Yeah, some Alliance Dolly. Smug jerk. Okay, she's voted for Ash. No shock there. Alright, episode 11. So, here we are. The Dad Vibes Tribe Alliance 1. Everybody, I think everyone left is an alliance. Yeah, wait, is it Shizu really? No, Deku's not an alliance anymore, anyways. Alright, Survivor Quiz. Survivors will be quizzed by Island Living. Deku wins reward. Deku shares the reward with Dolly. They win a night in the Sipidin Prince on the Sipidin Princess with Jeff Probst's Visa card. Who? Okay, I'm gonna have to look up who's Jeff Probst. Oh, he's the host of Survivor. Okay. You get his Visa card, but not him. He doesn't want to show up. His Visa shows up in his stead. Sir, terribly sorry Jeff Probst couldn't show up. I'm his Visa card. I'm his Visa card, and I'm showing up in his place. All right. Well, each person stands next. Man, Deck is winning all the immunity challenges. Can we just be real here? Each person stands next to each other on a set of 5 planks. 1 plank will be removed over time until they get down to 1 plank. Whoever stays in the longest wins immunity. Deku wins immunity. No events occurred. Deku has immunity necklace. It's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote. 1 vote Ash. 1 vote Dolly. It's 1 vote Ash. 1 vote Dolly. It's Ash. 2 votes Ash. 1 vote Dolly. Dolly. 2 votes Ash. 2 votes Dolly. Ash. 2 votes Ash. 2 votes Dolly. 1 vote left. 11th person voted out of Survivor Cheese Dip Season 2. And 4th member of the jury, Ash. Final vote count. 4 votes Ash. 2 votes Dolly. Ash, the tribe has spoken. A new deck for Ash because he seems to, now with Momo gone, he seems to be latching on to Dolly instead. My theory will be definitely tested if proven true if they form an alliance. Alright, status. Dad Vibes Tribe. Alliance is still in effect here. Shizu's not terribly loyal to the Dad Vibes Alliance 1, judging by the fact that and Christina's not terribly committed to it either. Man, Alliance 2 though, Christina and George definitely got each other's backs on this one, without a doubt. Deku's just winning all the challenges. Mud Pack. Under a time limit of 5 minutes, the tribe members dive into the... I said his physical strength at such beast levels, though. I gave him, like, the worst endurance of anybody playing, though, is the thing. He should be pooped out after, like, just doing the one challenge, but then he always, like, is like, okay, I'm good enough to do immunity now. Under a time limit of 5 minutes, tribe members dive into the Pagong's old mud pit and covered their body with as much mud as they can. Then race back and scrape it off into a bucket. They cannot carry mud in their arms or in their hands, only their body. The buckets are then weighed, and the caster with the heaviest bucket will win. He wins a cold... Yes. 16-year-old boy drinks a cold beer and is... He then picked up blindfolded and taken to a mysterious bar to watch the first 5 minutes of the season. The first 5 minutes. So he just gets to, so he watches me explain everybody, and then just explain why everybody's here, and then it just gets taken back to the rest of the tribe. He wins immunity too, which this dude gets cold. This dude wins. He gets cold beer. He's not even an adult yet. He's only 16 years old. Which immunity challenge? Which one? Jeff tells the Casper story about Bornean folklore. After telling the story, the Caspers run to the woods where the masks with questions on them were scattered with the video camera to record their answers. First person to get back to the start with all their masks and the questions right on tape wins immunity. Deku wins immunity. Art Vandalay and Ishizu bond strongly. Dolly works hard at camp and becomes tired. Deku has immunity necklace. It's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Art Vandalay. It's 1 vote Art. Ishizu, it's 1 vote Art Vandalay, 1 vote Ishizu. Christina, 1 vote Art Vandalay, 1 vote Christina, 1 vote Ishizu. 2 votes left. Art Vandalay, it's 2 votes Art Vandalay, 1 vote Christina, 1 vote Ishizu. 1 vote left. Ishizu, 2 votes Art Vandalay. Final vote count. 2 votes Art Vandalay, 2 votes Ishizu, 1 vote Christina. There's a tie and a revote. Those in the tie will not revote. First vote at 1 vote Ishizu. Art Vandalay, that's 1 vote Art Vandalay, 1 vote Ishizu, 1 vote left. Tell the person about a Survivor, Cheese Dip Season 2, and 5th member of the jury, Art Vandalay. Final vote count, 2 votes Art, 1 vote Ishizu. Art Vandalay, the tribe has spoken. What did Ishizu do to you? Dolly voted for Art. Art voted for Ishizu. That's kind of strange. Ishizu voted for Christina. Alright, we're in the finale, part 1. The Dad Vibes Tribe Alliance. Without Art here, without George Costanza here, the loyalty here is really starting to wane, as you can tell. The Final 4 Castaway Immunity Challenge. Final 4 castaways will be quizzed by their fallen cast members. Caster with the most correct answers wins immunity. Yeah, Deku wins immunity. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not just saying this because he's winning all the challenges, but I honestly think he'd be the most likely to win a challenge like this. The events. Christina's impressing the rest of the team. And Christina is again impressing the rest of the team. Deku has the immunity necklace. Time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Christina. It's 1 vote Christina. Christina, it's 2 votes Christina. 2 votes left. It's 2 votes Christina. 1 vote Shizu. 1 vote left. The 13th person out of Survivor, Cheese Dip Season 2, and 6th member of the jury, Christina. That's final vote count, 3 votes Christina, 1 vote Ishizu. It's obvious the 1 vote Ishizu was Christina. Tribe has spoken. Yep. It's as I predicted. Wait, what's going on here? So, okay, this still going. I'm going to assume it is. Okay. Yeah, it is. I thought someone stopped it. Okay, finale part 2. It's down to Dolly, Ishizu, and Izuku. Well, I didn't think it, but we have more Bonaventura people in the last part of the finale. Then we have more people in the Bonaventura tribe in the last part of the finale than we do Tostitos. Let's proceed. Ishizu and Dolly are in an alliance, but Deku's been real chummy with Dolly, so I don't know how things will go. Alright, immunity. Each tribe member holds onto the immunity idol staying on the small log. For the other person who lasts the longest wins immunity and guaranteed spot in the final two. Dolly wins immunity. Ishizu is completely worn out but is not giving up. Alright, Dolly's immunity assigned vote at 14 person vote out of Survivor Chief and the 7th member of the jury. Deku. Each vote was counted 1 vote. Final vote counts 1 vote. Deku. Well, Dolly and Deku were Deku's getting real chummy with Dolly, but he didn't take into account that she was in an alliance with Shizu, so. Alright. And he shared his prize with you. Alright guys, the finalists face their jurors. You know what? Let me set my drink down. I'll get a drum roll. I'll get another drum roll going. This time using an actual drum machine. Any of you listening in the chat right now, if any of you think Ron Keel is cool, let me know. I think he's cool. All right. All right, guys, got my drums set up. Let's do a drum roll here. That's a little too late. Okay, let's proceed. The finalists wait for the winner to be revealed. Time to reveal the winner. First vote goes to Dolly. Second vote goes to Ishizu. Third vote goes to Ishizu. Fourth vote goes to Dolly. Deku's probably voted for Dolly, I'm willing to bet. Fifth vote goes to Ishizu, 3 votes Ishizu. Sixth vote goes to Dolly, 3 votes Dolly. Seventh vote and the seventh vote and winner is Dolly. Vote count is 4 votes Dolly, 3 votes Ishizu. Congratulations, Dolly, you are the winner. You know, this is a social game, and Dolly is man, it's twice now. I really thought Deku, being like a good mix of social and like extreme, definitely physical, would do this, but man, I would pick this. But no, Dolly won, mastering the social aspects of the game. Man, Art Vandalay. A little surprised Art Vandalay voted for Ishizu over Dolly, but okay. Wimpy wins the fan favorite award. The guy who contributed nothing wins the fan favorite award. All right. Dolly Parton is the winner. Placements? Yeah.
Man, I'm really surprised about that. Like, it makes sense for Johnny. Johnny was in there for a while. All right. Well, it was a lot of fun. Hope you all enjoyed that. Uh, I certainly did. It made sense for Johnny to be like the fan favorite person. He was in the first season for a while before getting voted out. But man, yeah, it makes not surprising. I'll look at this. Deku has 9 individual challenge wins. He's like Russell, real good at the challenge aspect. Even though I compared Vic to Russell a lot. Ash has the record for the most individual votes. Izuku was the record for most immunity wins. Makes total sense. Most reward wins. He just won the most in general. Shizu and Momo were the most strategic. Okay. All right, man. That was overall. I have to say that was great. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. I'm going to I'm going to cut this short here, though. I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did, because I had a blast doing this. Even if I went through a lot of trouble in the process. Uh, and have a great rest of your day. And I want you all to. I'm open to again. Suggestions for season 3 are open. Any of you in the chat want to suggest anybody right now? Go ahead, or a comment after. This is gonna be on YouTube. This is gonna stay on YouTube after I quit streaming this. So, if you want to watch the stream and suggest anybody for season 3, which I'll maybe do tomorrow, then go ahead and leave in the comments or the chat, and I I personally want to thank everybody who had suggest. I personally want to thank everyone who had suggested characters. The Eamon Radio announcer. Check out his pod. I'm going to do a plug for his podcast as a thank you for how much he's helped me. I'm going to plug his podcast Through the Years with a capital Z at the end, which is a Dragon Ball themed podcast, and about his experiences with the series and how it's influenced his life. I don't know where you can find on Spotify, Apple, and Apple streaming, Google streaming, and generally most places, YouTube's, most places where you can find live streams. So if you're interested in Dragon Ball, I highly recommend checking out his new podcast. I also want to thank everybody who watched this live on stream. Everybody's watching this after the stream and whatnot. And everybody who suggested me some of the characters, like Rio suggested me Momo, Izuku, I'm just getting suggested Wimpy, and my brother suggesting Elvira. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I don't think it was outwardly entertaining as the first episode, as the first season, but I'm happy with how this turned out. So, yeah, that's about it.